Hello and welcome. I'm Oksana, and this is Oksana's Oracle Corner. I'm glad you made it here. Hello to any new viewers, and hello to any returning viewers. I hope you're having a good day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. It's been a minute since I've been on here. I know. I'm gonna try again to be more consistent with coming on here, but oh, life happens. I've got two small children and businesses and health issues, so all that can get in the way of me getting on here. So I want to do 5 cards from the shadow deck just to see what is going on in your energy right now. We got tribe, find your people. So you need to find people that you relate to, especially on a spiritual level. Number 16 is out here. 16 could be significant for you, the day, or January the 6th or June the 1st. Solace, comfort is coming. Here's your first card. I've got to show that to you. And solace. March the 5th could be significant, or May the 3rd could be significant for you. But the overall theme with solace, I'll show you the card again, is you've been in your own personal storm. Perhaps you've been going through a bit of depression lately. A couple more. What else for the collective? One, two, 3 more cards. The energy feels stuck. It feels blocked. Right as I say that. Brave, don't self sabotage. That could be some of the blockage there. And dream. Life can be a dream come true. But the theme with this card, though, is being caught in turbulence. You may be blissfully unaware, but I think you're very aware of it. I think you're doing a good job at avoiding it, but you also have protection right now. There's, your spirits around you, past over loved ones, ancestors. Let's get one more. They're helping to protect you and guide you through whatever it is that's been going on. That's very likely probably what's causing some of this depression that's been going on with you. But I feel like it's not just that situation. I feel like it's a combination, past things and current. Mm, do one more. I feel like you're in your head about things. I feel like that's where the self sabotage is coming from. But I don't feel like you have the right people around you either. I think that's a lot of um, what's causing the current situation. Friends forever grow together individually. Hmm. Let me pull a couple more from this deck. So it seems like you may have somebody that you're growing apart with, but like you're both growing together. This could be friends or romantic. Let me see. Oh, ghost commune. You need to connect with your past over loved ones and any of your spirit guides. Mm. If you have not done your ancestry work, you need to do that. Oh my. Step. Don't be afraid to move and change. Yeah. I see. With the self sabotage out here with Brave, I feel like you are afraid to step and move. Hmm. But you can't be holding yourself back like that. You're gonna stay stuck, caught in this turbulence, just churning away, caught on on this proverbial hamster wheel. Hmm. Consider your source, cocoon. Like you need to go within. You need to do shadow work. Um, yeah, let me keep pulling. Yeah, exactly. Identity. You have to. Sorry, I don't mean. I'm not laughing at your situation. I'm laughing at the irony of the card coming out after I just told you this. You need to all the mirrors in this deck, if you are new to this channel, all the mirrors in this deck have to do with inner work and self reflection. So you need to go in the mirror, maybe literally, but at least do that inner work, turn inward and do the cord cutting. Cut what is holding you back in life. This could be yourself, this could be others, this could be the environment that you're in. Um, this could be philosophies that you buy into, things like that. Um, Tarot readers that you follow on YouTube. Uh, Not everybody is serving people's best interests, so you have to use discernment when watching things like that, or just really any media that you're taking in. Um, just be weary of that music, all of that. Um, Movies that you're taking in, because all of that can tie into our philosophies and things that we no longer resonate. Like if there's a certain song or a certain movie that maybe you associated with a certain time in your life that you're no longer resonating with, that type of a thing. You need to free yourself. You're definitely you're holding yourself back. Hmm, let me switch. Holding yourself back, but I feel like the environment that you're in is also causing that. Like you're not around people that are for the betterment of you. You see what I mean? Let me switch over to oh gosh. What's it called? I just got this deck. It's Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Let's do 5. We'll start with 5 and we'll go from there, right? I always like to get further into it. So I just got this deck at the end of November. Where'd it go? It does not have a booklet with it, but there's a guidebook online. It's like a PDF thing, so I will have to use my phone to look at that, and I'll pause for that. You have the seer. I don't know what that is. The medicine wheel. Pachama. I don't know what that is. Okay. I guess I'll find out when I. Oh God, we're not doing all that. That's silly. I just need 2 more, not 20 more. I really like this deck though. I've used it a lot on myself. I don't think I've used it in a reading on here for you guys yet. No. Where are we at on time? 10 minutes. Is that all? We only get 3? That's fine. Sometimes it's like that. That's fine. I used to read my cards a different way. Everybody reads their cards differently. Um, but I found trying this method, my readings were more accurate. I feel more intuitively drawn and like pulled, and it's interesting when you're channeling. The seer. Let me pause this really quick, and I will interpret these cards for you. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so like like I was saying about you needing to heal and do this inner work and reflection, and you being caught in this cycle. I think I may have said something about you being aware of it. I was right. um, the seer. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not mispronouncing this. Oh gosh, Pach Pachama. I'm sorry. And the medicine wheel. Okay, so you are a seer. You see things. You see what is going on. You see the situation that you're caught up in. But you can't seem to get yourself out of it. It's a little bit of a woe is me energy, and I don't mean this to be mean. Okay, I'm I'm saying all this because this is what I'm seeing in the cards. I don't want to sugarcoat things. That's not what I'm here for. Um, my whole goal through this channel and tarot is to help people heal in whatever capacity that may be. So in this case, and well, a lot of cases, it's inner healing, right? So um, I'm not going to hold back. I'm just not going to lie about it. You need to do this work. With this card in particular, this is the energy of feeling like you've been casted out of of society, out of everywhere, out of your home. You have maybe you feel like spirit, your ancestors, God, everybody has turned their back on you right now. You feel a bit motherless, perhaps. Uh, it's a little bit self inflicted. That's the problem. It's not true. You need to go and do that inner work. Like you were, this card in particular is telling you to stop ignoring the healing work that you need to do. You don't necessarily need to go to a therapist. You don't. If you need to, absolutely go seek one. I highly suggest doing that. I I see a therapist. I've been in therapy for um 8 a little over 8 years now. So, it's a very good thing to do. Let's yeah. Mm, let me let's switch over to something happy. Let's focus more on your energy because you are intuitive. You're just not. I don't. Well, see, if you have a lot of blockages, then that's going to block your intuition. And if you haven't been listening to your intuition or your ancestors, they can turn their back on you because you're ignoring their help. So that can't happen. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out common ground. So you need to find some common ground. I would say um, with reality, even though you need to um, not disassociate. Oh gosh, what is the word I'm looking for? I have a traumatic brain injury. It can be hard for me. I have aphasia. It can be hard to find the right word that I'm looking for. You need to gain a new perspective over what's going on. So like you need to kind of like having an out of body experience. Just remove yourself from the situation, understand e- everything that's at play here, right? Understand your role in the situation, understand other people's roles and what is going on here, and see how things play out. Activated Earth, power plays, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Give me just a second. My son is waking up. Okay. I am back again. Hopefully, no more interruptions. So what was I talking about? I think I was talking about your intuition a little bit. At least, well, you are a seer, right? Even if you're not choosing to see. Oh yes, your intuition, all that can be blocked. If your ancestors and all that have whoop turned their back on you because they couldn't get you to pay attention to the signs that are around you. Um, but you're very intuitive, so you need to listen. You need to listen to that. Whale and orca leaders, share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving. You need to dive deep into your emotions, perhaps through music. Share your song. You could just be sharing music you like with somebody. Doesn't have to be like actual, like you're making music, right? You know, not everybody is going to be into that. A new earth is happening. Keep holding the vision. Oh, I hate when kids' toys just go off randomly. Um, yeah, I think you're very, you feel like a very diplomatic person, like somebody who has like a mm, kind of like a idealistic view of how you want the world to operate and be. Yeah. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So it sounds like through whatever chaos you're in right now, perhaps it's a karmic journey and it's going to help activate your soul ascension for you to rise out of this karmic cycle. And through that, it's going to lead to soul growth. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. And what was the first card that came out? It was well, tribe. Find your people. So you need to connect again, like I said, especially with people that are doesn't have to be people that are into witchcraft, but usually people that are into witchcraft are into metaphysics. That's it's kind of unavoidable. But there's people that are into metaphysics that aren't into witchcraft. So, you know, you do what is best for you. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. See? And that all comes from you. You got to do the work. I know it's not fun, but also what you're going through isn't fun. And it's definitely not going to be fun if you stay in it and you choose not to do that inner work and the healing, especially the healing. Like, come on. Do you want to stay stuck and stagnant forever? It's not a good place to be. And like, it can take years to get out of these cycles sometimes. So, don't lose hope and don't feel bad if you backpedal sometimes because, people in certain situations will arise or come back into our lives to kind of be like a test to see like if we're done learning that one lesson. And it can be the same people, or it can be the same energy through different people. You see, you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Fly that freak flag. Do it. I'm all for that. I I talk about Wow, my candle flicked up real high. Um, I talk about a lot in my readings that you need to look at your birth chart. Uh, to get into tarot and to not also learn about your birth chart and or the people that you are involved with, their birth charts, you need to look at their birth charts. You also need to do your synastry chart with each other. Because that's how you find out if somebody is actually your twin flame, things like that, soulmate, whatever. If you have past life connections, all that. That's also how you find out what your north node is. And your north node is like the sweet spot, the happy spot. That's where you're supposed to be operating out of as a person, basically. Um, your your life goals, all of that. Your life's purpose is based on what sign your north node is in and then what house it is in. So it all comes down to placements, baby. It's all about placements. Like I'm a Capricorn sun with a Sagittarius moon, Cancer rising, and then Sagittarius is my north node. So I have a Sagittarius stellium and I also have a Capricorn stellium and my Pisces is in Venus. So I feel like, oh God, ignore. I let my kid, my daughter draw on me. She's drawn all over my legs too. It's my new tattoos. So yeah, you definitely need to check out that stuff. I will try. I think I did not put put the links in my last videos. I can't remember. Again, I have a traumatic brain injury, so it's kind of my memory is sketchy, okay? It can be a little sketchy. Um, but I'm consistent, so at least there's that. uh, yeah, I will try to remember Astro Seek and I, it's Astro Seek and I think Astro Cafe. For sure. I like using them both. They're both slightly different, so it's um it's good. They're both very accurate. Let's get a few more. Actually, you know what? Let's switch over to the other deck from oh, what is her name? Rebecca something. This is the nicer big deck. I picked up these small decks at the Gothic Market in Indianapolis back in November, and it was really nice. I had a really great time. Got some tarot cards, got some witchy stuff, and I got some cool art. Can't beat that. That was the best. Okay, let's focus on your gifts, your abilities. Let's focus on that, and then we'll jump back in. We will jump back into what is Inner Temple going on devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, you need to. And I love the art on these cards. Beautiful, just beautiful. Um, you need to turn in to yourself. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And what was that card that just came out? Wave that freak flag. Do it. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. That is a theme in this reading. And Imara. Oh God. Im Imara. Oh God. I'm sorry. Where are you being called to? Your soul journey. Where are you being called to? And that is also what the second or third time that has come out in this reading as well. So you need to do that work. Like I feel like your ancestors are standing around you, like banging pots and pans and just screaming at you to listen and to go do that damn work. Like get off your ass and do the work. Is it fun? No, but it's going to lead to your growth. And like, come on, don't don't you want to grow? Don't you want to change? Don't you wanna come out of that cocoon and show the world what a beautiful little freaky butterfly that you are? Do it. Oh my goodness, dropping I'm not gonna take that one, but I am gonna look at it. Trust your path. If you knew you were supported, what would you do? Ooh, what would you do, collective? And put that one back. Let's see the one that I did get. Oh, more things I don't know how to pronounce. Lemuria? Creating heaven on earth is happening. And didn't that already come out in the other cards? One of the other cards, I thought. Something like that. I don't know where it was at, but I'm pretty sure that came out already. Okay. So the cards are just telling me the same thing over and over again. You need to get your shit together. I'm sorry. I play. I hope it lightens up your mood, especially if you've not been in a good mood. So let's switch over here to the psychic tarot deck. Or is it Oracle? I'm pretty sure it's a psychic tarot. Yes. Okay. Had to look at the guidebook. I've had this deck for like 8 years. So it's a little beat up. Don't judge it. But she's smooth, okay? I love the way this deck feels in my hands now. It's like butter. Like butter. Okay. Let's do we'll do Fed cards, right? 5 cards for the collective. Oh, accelerated motion, suffering is Oh, what did I say? And what was that at the beginning of the reading? That sad little rain cloud just hanging over your head. You've been suffering in silence, but you're coming out of it in accelerated fashion, which is good. But I really hope that you don't do anything too hasty. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you heal properly before you go jumping into things. Just as a word of caution. Let's get some more for the collective. What else? Whoa, holy cow. Obstacles and challenges. Yeah, that's what you've been going through. That's what you're coming out of. Hmm. Partnerships and alliances, destiny. Well, something after you come out of this funk you're- is destined to happen, is what it seems like. Partnerships and alliances. So this could be, business, financial, could be friendship. Oh, well, well. This turned, this took a hard turn into a love reading. Ooh, triumph. Flew out of there. Did you see? Did you see how that came out? Oh my scalp is tingling. This is what. Do I get any insight? This is it, huh? Okay, cute. I like when spirit only gives you like so much insight. It's like, okay. And they just keep telling you the same thing. It's like, okay, cool. All right, then keep your secrets. Okay. Let's shuffle. I have a hard time shuffling this deck. The card stock is really nice. It's very thick. I love it. But I have muscle weakness and it makes it hard to shuffle these thick ass cards. But I love this deck with all my heart. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay. What's some more clarity? Like what the heck? What's with this love situation? What is this love begins? Can you tell me about that? Oh, whoa. Okay. Mm. Uh, yes. Okay. You got like bright new energy is out here. Your intuition is very high. You're coming out as the high priestess. You had to have strength to get through this situation. You've been preparing for something, like getting ready. You've had some choices, decisions to make. I mean, I want to know about the love. Maybe that has to do with the love. Maybe you had some choices and decisions to make when it came to love, maybe? Is that what it is? Tell me more. What is the collective like, I don't wanna leave it here. If that's what we're gonna do, I guess that's what we're going to do. Can I get some more clarity on this situation, please? Okay. Oh. So you have been in your head in this own your own personal prison. A lot of hidden emotions you need to you need to address. You've been hiding. You've been suppressing something. And then you have the 2 of cups out here. So you're wanting to come back into a union with but it's like friendship energy. But love again. Like what is this? You're hiding. The star wanted to come out and the 4 of chalices and the 5 of pentacles. I'm not gonna take it unless it comes out. Ooh, 10 of stakes. The 5 of pentacles came out anyways. Yeah. That's that's all the previous situation. I feel like somebody was using you for your money, perhaps, and you figured it out, or financially, some way, somebody was just staying with you, or you were staying with somebody out of finances. Take it how it resonates, but something, ugh, I don't like that. And then they became somebody backstabbed you, or you put an end to a situation. Take it how it resonates. Or maybe you put an end to a situation after somebody backstabbed you. Oh, we're not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. King of Pentacles out here. We're not. This has happened before. The Hierophant, the Hermit. Oh, I want to take these and I don't want to take these. We'll see. Uh, have you been in a state of confusion? I don't want that. I'm not. We're not doing that. Mm-mm. I'm not taking. I'm not taking on that energy. I'm not doing it. Ooh, we're not. There's been a lot of chaos in your life. I feel like. Holy shit. Got the star out here again, which wanted to come out a little bit ago. Oh, and the Queen of Cups. Oh, that is your lady. That's how you see her. I feel like this reading is for a man. I don't know if I've made that very shut the front door. I'm done. Um, I mean, take everything how it resonates. Everything can go both ways, right? Just because the queen of chalices is up here doesn't mean that it has to be queen. That's just the energy that's coming through. But I feel like it's very the four of chalices just fell out as I was just kind of like casually. I'll sit here and just like talk and just kind of do that, and it just fell out. Um, mm. I feel like this is for a man predominantly. I don't know if you're leaving a relationship. Somebody was just with you for the gain, basically, whatever capacity that may be. But you have somebody else here, somebody that you love, lover boy. Let me see if I can get a couple more. Ooh, the world. Wow. The knight of chalices, the king of sides. Ooh, and the page of stakes reversed. Oh, where's my? Oh, yes, you've had a choice here, haven't you? What is the page of stakes reverse? Sorry. Let me just. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that's a stop letting obstacles get in your way. Who cares if something didn't succeed or work out for whatever reason? You know, you didn't I don't know, maybe something didn't turn out exactly the way that you wanted or you didn't respond to something the way I don't know, the way you thought that you should have. Either way, whatever it is that you're hung up on, like you're creating this mental prison for yourself. Like it's already come out here. That is a self-made mental prison. That is what that card is about. Mhm. But you're in this very loving energy towards whoever this new person is. You have a decision to make. What? To leave this past person that's not good? Either stay with this past person that's not good or go towards this new person? But why so hesitant? Why hesitate? Death. Okay. Death to the situation. Because death is not just it's yes, it's an ending, but it's also a new beginning. Death to the old ways and birth to the new ways, right? I feel like that's the death to the situation. Ace of Pentacles. Maybe fresh new ideas, money. Hmm. Yeah, then the Nine of Pentacles. That's yeah, you are in your bag, or this person on your mind is. Ooh. Grief, heartache, and then you've been kind of in this meh attitude of oh, it's that woe is me, very indifferent. You've been grieving something. What are you grieving? Is it this person that's not nice to you? What are you grieving? An emotional loss. Mm. I feel like people are ganging up on you, turning their backs on you, or they don't have a good perception of you, or misperception, I should say. The devil, the cherry. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Look at that. That's hmm. Are you obsessively in love and wanting to rush forward towards this new person? That's what that feels like to me. I don't know how else to interpret that. Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles escapes my brain at the moment. Please excuse self improvement and focusing on yourself. And the Queen of Pentacles. That's this other person. That's holy shit. Wow. You got Three of Cups, the Tower, followed by Justice, the Hanged Man. Oh, what is this? Seven of Stakes? Oh no, it's the Four of Stakes. I can't read. Okay. The Four of Stakes. So that's something coming in and just like destroying things, like just wreaking havoc on things after a time of celebration. And it caused the Tower, but justice was being called in the situation too. Like you're rejoicing, you're celebrating. Something came in and destroyed it, which caused the Tower, which caused you to have this forced perspective over the situation. And then you are bringing justice into the situation by changing and leaving. That's the past situation. In this tarot deck specifically, justice has to deal with you bringing your own justice, but it could just be justice is being called in the situation in general. Maybe an opportunity arose for you to be able to walk away. The Ace of Scythes. Ace of Scythes. So sorry. Sorry about that. I got interrupted again. So the Ace of Scythes that has to deal with severing connections. Be it you could be toxic in the situation. It's it's definitely a double-edged sword. It could swing either way, right? You decide how you wield it. But this energy feels good. It feels like you're going to come up out of things. That is the Six of Pentacles. I'm not gonna take it. It has to deal with helping somebody financially. Oh my gosh. The Fool and the Two of Pentacles. So you've been juggling too much, and then you have this energy out here of a new, fresh beginning. I mean, some of my cards go. Actually, only one of them did. That's funny. Let me shuffle again really quick. Okay. Well, I'm actually gonna call it there with that. But I'm gonna pull a couple more from the Indigo Angel deck because I feel like you need to hear some messages from this deck before I go. So it sounds like you're leaving a bad situation, moving on from that, moving forward, and you're taking a new leap forward into a new direction. But you cannot start a new relationship until you do the healing work and inner reflection. So, what does the collective need to know from the Indigo Angel deck? Messages do they need to hear right now? That's not too loud. Okay. Apologize. Ooh, do you need to apologize to somebody? Some more. Believe in yourself. Yeah. You seem to have a lot of self doubt. You gotta knock that the heck off. Believe in yourself. Tell me more. Let's get ask for a sign. Yeah. You need to talk to your spirit guides, your ancestors, your past over loved ones. Ask them to give you a sign. Look through the situation. And yeah, you were already asked to do that earlier in the reading to kind of disconnect, to gain a new perspective. Friendship. That's come out quite a bit throughout the reading. Friendship. I think this has to do with your love interest. Perhaps you were friends and you want to tell this person how you really feel. Love yourself. Yeah, you need to love yourself first before you can seek others. That's not to say that you can't have a relationship with somebody else while you're at a lower vibration, but it's not good because you're going to be pulling that other person down to your vibration, no matter how good you know your your intent may be. Divine purpose is out here, and that's already come out earlier in the reading. This is all divinely guided, and it's a part of your divine purpose. Oof. You've got Archangel Metatron surrounding you right now, and you need to have patience through this situation, patience with yourself, patience with the situation in general. You can't rush healing. You cannot. Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams right now. That you this is a really good time for you to manifest. Your dreams may be leading you to what it is that you need to do, or it may be showing you things about people that are around you. Time to create, yeah. You have a lot of creative energy that you need to tap into. Use it. Perhaps that can help heal you is, putting that energy into your creative outlet, whatever that may be. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to call it Stay. Hmm. Stay. I see that's what I'm gonna call it. Now I'm confused. Stay. Stay. What is this card? Was ist das? Oh no. Forgot these cards are not numbered in this deck, and you just have to know where they're at. You can't run from your problems. So, like the situation, or that might be for the person that you need to apologize to. Take how it resonates. I mean, it can apply to, you know, both ways for you. You may need to face face the ugly truth in the situation and to face it head on, but you also need to stay and basically you need to be emotionally mature in both situations. You need to stay and face your fears head on and to address both people, I guess. But one thing at a time. I say this is that, and then I can I get one more? Like, I just want to close it out and have it like nice and rounded. Wow, authority. Hmm. Like it's the justice that's being called in this situation. You need to turn again to your spirit guides and ask them. You need to ask them for help in this situation. You are special. Yeah. It just keeps coming out. I feel like you are doubting yourself so intensely. You are understood. You are not alone. Oh my, you poor thing. I wish I could give you a hug. Make a wish. Make a wish on that shooting star. That's again back to that manifestation energy. You're able to manifest a lot right now, but you have to get through these blockages, and in order to get through the blockages, you gotta do the healing. Divine timing. Everything's in divine timing. So, like, I know it sucks. Okay, I don't believe that everything happens for a reason, but I do think that certain situations, people, whatever, um, it is divinely orchestrated. Things do happen in divine timing, I have found. Not every situation is like that, but if you start paying attention, you can start discerning what is what usually. So, yeah, you really need to do that inner work, do that inner reflection. Basically, get your big girl panties on, get your big boy panties on, whatever, and deal with both of these situations. And like I said, that healing work and inner reflection, connect with your guides, your past over loved ones. Perhaps you have some past over friends that are also in your energy that help guide you, whatever it may be, whoever it may be. You need to communicate with them, ask them for help, understand them, understand what they went through when they were alive here, things like that, because that will help connect with them, give them some respect and dignity, that kind of a thing. Yeah, I hope this was helpful for you and I hope it resonated with you. If you could leave a comment or a like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.